Thank you very much. My name is Matt Downing, coming from New York to represent eMUSIC. For those who aren't aware of what eMUSIC is, eMUSIC was the first digital download store founded back in 1998. So we've got 20 years of experience selling music to independent music fans who love music. They're the biggest fans, they collect music, they follow their artists, and most importantly, they like to support their artists. We're the #1 independent music service with over 47 million users. We've got a music catalog of over 26 million tracks, and we've sold nearly 1 billion downloads. eMUSIC is an agnostic platform. We've got apps for all phones, operating systems. We've got to serve our over 47 million users. What we've been seeing over the past 20 years is obviously a dramatic shift. The rise of streaming. Streaming now represents over 60% of all music revenue. That's up from 15% just 3 years ago. It's a huge change. So you would think that the streaming services would be very happy about this. The problem is they're losing more money than ever. Spotify lost $1 billion last year. iHeartRadio in New York, out of business, bankrupt. Pandora is teetering on the edge of bankruptcy. How's that possible? Where's the money going? Artists are faring no better. In fact, it's much worse for the artists. Artists make about 10 cents on every dollar for the music that they sell. When you look at streaming, it's fractions of a penny for every stream. For an artist to make minimum wage, just barely scraping by, they've got to have over 2.4 million views on YouTube, or over 380,000 streams on Spotify. That's rarefied air. Most artists don't come close to reaching that, so it's very difficult for an artist to make a living. So what are we going to do about it? eMUSIC is making a shift to focus on the artist and how we support fixing the music industry. We're building a blockchain-based music distribution platform on Ethereum to solve this problem. We can take out the publishers, the societies, and the labels that are taking away the revenue from the artists and the streaming providers, reducing the choice for the fans and reducing opportunities for the artists. So moving forward, we're going to take the publishers, the music labels out of the middle, replace it with our blockchain solution, which affords us the opportunity to do a 50-50 split, giving the chance for the artist, instead of making 10%, to move up to 50% and actually make a living making music. For the streaming service providers, instead of taking 10 to 20% and going out of business, we're going to give them 50%, split it with the artists, give them a chance to compete and give fans more opportunities to listen to the music that they love. To do this, we're going to be using 3 different smart contracts. The first and most important is the contract that manages the rights for the artist. When we onboard the artist, we create an identity on our platform, and we set up their music and the metadata that we distribute out to the streaming services and to the retail platforms. The second contract is going to manage those relationships with those third parties, giving the artist the opportunity to pick which streaming service provider and which music stores they want to work with. And finally, because artists need money to make the music that they love, we're going to have an artist crowdfunding contract that enables the artist to take the rights that are managed on the blockchain and redistribute them to their fans, giving the fans an opportunity to fund their favorite artists and promote and support those artists in return for an opportunity to earn revenues on royalties. So what does that mean for the artist? For the artist, it gives them a chance to go direct to the consumer, giving them publishing to the streaming platforms they want in the cadence they want. Maybe they want to sell their latest download direct to consumer before moving on to the streaming platforms. Our platform is going to give them the flexibility to make those choices. They're going to get more of the revenue, like I said, and actually make a living making music. And taking a step back, they can go make more music with the time that they have because of the revenue that they're getting up front. Instant royalties. Right now, it can take 3 to 5 years for an artist to get a return on the music streams and music sales through all the various providers. That's not sustainable. Our platform will give them instant access to the data on what streams and downloads are out there and what the revenue looks like coming back to them via royalties. And of course, because this is a transparent system, they can see that as needed and learn from it and optimize how they go to market and how they promote their releases. For the music fans, it's great news too. Because of the efficiencies that we have on the platform, the artist and the music services can afford to push some of the savings back to the artist. On our platform, our direct-to-consumer store, it gives us a chance to give our members added discounts of 20, 30, 50%, depending on the artist. Loyalty rewards. Our tokens can be used by our artists to redeem good behavior by their fans, to incentivize them to come to their concerts, to participate in their online communities, and to review their music. And as I mentioned before, it also gives them a chance to share in their royalties by supporting and sponsoring the artist through crowdfunding. Why is eMUSIC the right company to be making this kind of correction in the music industry? Like I said, we are a well-known brand with services supporting the United States, Canada, UK, EU, and we even have a number of subscribers here in Asia, but we're obviously looking to grow them significantly. We're a well-known brand in the music community with millions of artists and millions of songs sold, a brand that's been in the market for over 20 years. We have an existing retail solution today, and when we launch our platform, our fans, our token holders, are going to have immediate access to the music in our store and will be able to use the token to purchase music from day one. So we're very excited. We're kicking this process off. We expect to be in market within the next couple of months with our retail store tokenization. And then quickly following that, we'll be launching our artist distribution platform, followed by the crowdfunding platform. We've got a very experienced team of music lovers and music executives, most of which have 10, 15, 20 years experience building and managing similar platforms. And of course, we can't do it alone, so we're bringing in a very knowledgeable and experienced advisory team with their focus on blockchain project management, artist acquisition, music and label relations, as well as crowdfunding. So we're excited to share this with you. We have an interpreter here if you have questions after the session. And I encourage you to visit token.emusic.com to learn more. We'll be launching our Telegram in a couple of weeks, so I encourage you to register here and follow us very soon. Thank you.